This is the Swarm and Shoot football show with me, Manny Matsakis, the head football coach at Defiance College. We feature Defiance College football and everything that influences our program. This show is brought to you by our friends at Big B Coffee right across campus on North Clinton Street. I'm actually having a cup right now, so everybody check it out on YouTube, and you can see the video of the cup and how delicious this beverage is. Get the finest coffee beverages, even tea, in Defiance, as well as great pastries, breakfast sandwiches to start your day off, and you can even get a pick-me-up like a lot of our coaching staff does in the afternoon. I'd also like to bring on board the maker of this fine apparel right here, and not just Nike, but we're talking about BSN Sports, all right? I'd like to bring on board our latest sponsor, BSN Sports, and Rob Held and his sales team are the professionals you need to get in touch with for all your sporting goods and apparel needs in Ohio. Not only do they work with high school and college sports teams, they also deliver outstanding apparel to businesses so they can brand themselves in a first-class manner. All right, welcome to episode number 53 of the Swarm and Shoot football show. I'm here today with Coach Tyler Bolen, who is coaching the quarterbacks, and we want to take a look at our quarterbacks that are returning and let everybody out there understand what it is we have currently in our stable, and then we'll just give everybody a general overview of the incoming class of quarterbacks, what you can expect this fall. How's it going, Coach?
Doing well, Coach. How are you doing?
Oh, fantastic. And these Zoom meetings are a godsend right now through all this. So we're fortunate to do that. But, we didn't really have a chance to get them out and throw during the spring. But you did have some Zoom meetings like this with these guys to get them up to speed with some of the schemes that we're running here. And just overall as a group, what do you see in this, the returning quarterbacks at this point? Just what do you notice?
Overall, I see a group of guys that are really hungry to get better and to learn and push each other, and also are very good friends with each other. And, they have a good relationship as well as pushing each other and, to win the job too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that's the thing. It's hard because quarterback is one of those positions. It's not like playing receiver where, we're playing four guys at a time. There's only one guy playing quarterback. Mm-hmm. And eventually, guys will get their shot at some point. You never know when it's going to be. But, obviously the preparation is critical. So how did it go as far as film study with these guys in the spring?
It was great. For working with what we had, doing everything online, we were able to get creative. We stayed in certain schemes. We got really detailed in. I taught a lot. We talked a lot. We watched film together, and all the guys had to teach their own our own concepts to each other. And very good discussions, and I think we accomplished a lot, and without doing too much that we won't be able to remember by the time camp comes around. Oh
yeah, there's no question. And,
Mm-hmm.
So what is it you see right now in these guys? I mean, just specifically, what do you see? What are some strengths these guys bring to the table?
Well, like I said, they all offer something different, and so we got some guys can throw it maybe a little harder than others. Some guys are a little more athletic, and from everywhere in between. So, it's just that we have guys of all different abilities that all can get it done the different ways.
Okay. So who has the most playing experience at this point?
Well, none of them have a lot from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, played a few games. Other than that, it was just a few snaps for the rest of the guys. Cole did a great job when he was in at times. Got a lot of learning experience from it. we were able to watch a lot of that film together in the spring, and it definitely helps them. But even the guys who didn't play that much were, for example, Seth, Jordan are guys who worked, really hard to get extra reps. Seth was a guy that was there every day pretty much after practice, throwing, they're working out extra, is see a lot of improvements. And I think he's gained probably 30 pounds in the weight from being in the weight room and taking that serious. And then, remember Jordan, and, he never got a whole lot of reps with us, but he developed a lot from really taking advantage of all those reps, helping out the defense. I don't know if you remember how many times he was getting, he was jumping in anytime he could to play. He loved it, and that's really helped him improve.
Yeah, well, and that's what's good. They're making progress right now. So I just wanted to, really look at how they're training this summer. I know you talked to these guys, and what do you think as far as what are you hearing from the players that are returning at this point, just from conversations?
They're just excited to get back, and get around the guys, and they're doing everything now safely with whoever they can throw with. But the current situation of the world, it's hard for them to do everything they want to. But I think they're all just excited, as I to get back and do it with all these guys here.
Oh yeah, no question. Now I know we've got a few guys coming in, some newcomers. We're looking at one or two guys that could become coming in as transfers. A few other guys that are coming right out of high school. And just as a group, what did you think of just them? Because, obviously, as I mentioned before to our fans out there, we can't talk about any of these guys specifically by name, but they can on Twitter and Instagram. You can see videos as we release the quarterbacks to you of the incoming class. So that's out there for everybody else. But what do you notice with these guys so far, just from watching their film? We have guys that can really do it. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see who steps up between, guys that we have and the guys coming in, because like I just talked about, all those guys that have different skill sets, the guys we have coming in have a wide variety of skills too. And looking really forward to working with all these guys. Yeah, I think we've got a good group coming in, and it's going to be fun. We'll finally have what I would consider a stable of guys that can mature and come in and take the reins of the offense, which that's critical. But we'll see where this goes. So everybody else out there, just take a look at the video that's posted up on Twitter and Instagram, and you'll get a chance to see some of these newcomers. And then we'll get ready come training camp this August, and we'll know a whole lot more as we get closer and closer to the date. All right. I want to thank everybody out there, and Coach, we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Thank you for joining us on this latest episode of the Swarm and Shoot Football Show. If you're listening to this podcast, make sure to subscribe in iTunes, give us a rating, comment on the show. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell in the top corner there so you can get notifications when we release the next show. Feel free to comment below on a specific show, and we'll answer those questions as we need to. If you'd like to step up to the next level and get all kinds of updates, go to our website, swarmandshoot.com, where you'll get up-to-date alerts on all of our podcasts. You'll have the audio on there. There's actually a video player where you can scroll through each and every episode that we have of the podcast from the YouTube version. So you never really have to leave the site. You'll also see some features on various players, our coaching staff bios, all types of things going on in our program, when our golf scramble is, different fundraisers we do, just insights for you that take you to that next level, which is what swarmandshoot.com will do for you. Take a minute and subscribe with your email. When you log on, there'll actually probably be a pop-up about 6 seconds into it, and it gives you a chance to go in, and that will put you into our email database. So every time we update, you get an email knowing that we're basically set to go on the next episode of the podcast or any news that's coming out. Appreciate you supporting the program, and look forward to a wonderful season.